because it's just a ride. We can change it anytime we want. It's only a choice. No effort, no work, no job, no savings of money. A choice right now between fear and love.
Oh no, did I got my computer wet. Oh no. What is happening? I got my computer wet. No.
It's morning time, you know. It's so show. It's so show. It's your fistful of beans. It's so show. It's so show. Steve and Craig, are you ready? Missouri, are you ready? Your fistful of beans.
But it doesn't matter because it's just a ride. We can change it anytime we want. It's only a choice. No effort, no work, no job, no savings of money. A choice right now between fear and love.
What the hell is going on here? Good morning, Hoosiers. I can't hear anything. I can't hear anything in my cans. I can't hear anything in my headphones. I can't hear anything in my headphones. Give me more snare. Give me more snare. Let me hit that shit. Hold on. I got to share this. And everything's happening very quickly. I don't even have a microphone. Everything's happening very quickly this morning, guys. I stayed up late last night. I worked. All right, let me do this. I'm going to share this. Everybody share this far and wide. I don't know what's going on. I hate Facebook so much. Now it's got like a title part and then you put your stuff. I hate it. I hate you, Meta. I hate you so much. But hey, guess what? It's going to be a good morning. Let's go. Let's get fired up. Let's go. I didn't go to bed till 1:30 last night. That's going to stop me? They're going to stop fucking Henry Knox from getting the cannons to George Washington outside of Boston? It's not. I got news for you, sister. Hello, Ghana. All right, I'm sharing this. I guess I got to tweet it. I got a big load on me today. There's a big fat load on me today, guys. I tried texting Craig. I should call him. I'll call him on the show. But man, have I been waiting for him to sleep in. That way I could be like, dude, what are you doing? Do you even care? You're sleeping in. Why do you not care about us? I don't understand it. Do you just I guarantee he wasn't putting in pocket doors till 11:30 p.m. Central Standard last night. Putting in damn pocket doors. Oh, there we are. We're on Twitter too. Let me go ahead and retweet this. You can watch us on Twitter, Twitch, or YouTube, but you guys already know that because you're already up in here, Gemini Jen. What's up, morning crew? No, I just got a message. Hold on. Is it Craig? No. Oh, Moody Blues fan. That's my name. I'm the Moody Blues fan on Twitter if you would like to. Which I'm not even going to talk about last night's game. I watched it while I was installing pocket doors. Probably why it took me till 11:30. You guys ever install a pocket door before? Ooh. You got to take out half the damn wall. You got to reframe it. It's actually not that bad. It's not that bad. It's one of those things that's got a lot of little shimmy things going on. I don't know if you guys saw my video yesterday. Some are calling it the greatest thing that greatest video that anyone has ever seen on the internet, which I don't necessarily agree with that. What's up, Level Up AV? If everybody wants to blow up Craig's phone, that'd be hilarious right now because I'm sure he's sleeping. And then we'll play a joke on him and then find out he's dead, and it's going to be awkward. We're all going to be like, ugh, sure. I sent him a bunch of messages that let's not let Candace Owens get him. She'll be reading them bitches right out there in the open. She'll be reading them bitches. Okay. The world's a little crazy, guys, but it's all right. It's okay. We're going to be okay one day. That's what I say. Damn, I'm on fire, dude. I told you it's our 420 show. Let me hit it. When I'm going downtown to the street and I see everybody gonna move their feet, I say, let's go smoke some weed. It's 420. It's 420. All of the billionaires have stolen the money from us, correct? Yes, it is. They have stolen it. So what we need to do, start taking some of that back. So we need like a class action lawsuit against all of the... I got to get Kleenex. Craig, take over, Craig. Craig, take over. Yeah, that's the show. Sometimes the guy has to blow his nose in the morning. Sue me. But I was thinking about this idea. If we get some sort of class action lawsuit against these guys, I'm trying to put a little change in all of our pockets. I'm just trying to put a little change in all of our pockets. I was looking at it and see if we could get like 10 grand per person, but then I was thinking that's just the biggest... because they say AI is going to make a shit ton of money. Because the future of AI, the future of us with AI is pretty crazy. Because let's call Craig. Let's call Craig before I go into my AI rant. I'm gonna put him on speakerphone. I have so many sounds coming from so many different places. It's dumb. Hello, is Craig there? Shit. Hey, buddy, you're on the Hoosier Sophisticate morning radio show, and we'd like to tell you you are the 12th caller. It looks like you're going to Summer Jam this winter. It's shit. All right. Called Craig. Looks like nothing's there. All the songs, your 50 different alarms have you... What? Why? My wife's just going to pop in here? Are all the songs your 50 different alarms you have set? Guess what? That I don't even know if that makes sense. So might want to proofread before you start talking shit. That's one of my favorite things. Someone's going to not proofread before they start talking shit. Okay. Are all the sounds your 50 different alarms you have set? Okay, I have a couple alarms set, and I apologize to my wife right now in front of God and in front of country, okay? Jen just needs to sleep a little more sound. I don't know what to tell you. I sleep like a little infant child, okay, who the parents have lovingly shaken to bed, and I'm out. I'm just out of there, okay? Like, mornings are so hard. I love you, honey. Jen was having quite a morning. Jen, it's one of those mornings. Like, usually people get amped up around the house. I'm like, hey, maybe there's maybe there's a better way to go about this. Maybe we don't get so upset. But I think Jen spilled her coffee on some sort of documents this morning. And then she goes to pick up her lunch and the lid of the Tupperware falls out. And whatever she had in there comes out in like a one congealed cube. And she's like, God Christ damn it. And I'm looking like I'll help you. I did say that. I was like, I can help you. She didn't need any help. I mean, it's like a one-person job. But also, I'm like, I ain't saying anything. I would be fucking exploding right now. Those are sometimes the times you have to be like, you know what? I am just a victim of the universe's plans. I'm not a victim. I'm just an observer of the universe's plans. Sometimes you have to put yourself in the observer role where you go, is this fucking for real? Is someone hopefully documenting this? That way when I get to the end of my life, they could show me a little gag reel, a blooper reel of everything. Is there any tips and tricks that, not today, Satan, are there any tips and tricks anyone has that helps them in the mornings? That helps them get up in the mornings, that helps them get a little bit of what's going on in the mornings. These are the days when you say, yeah, this morning sucked, but the day can only get better. It can, well, that's where you're wrong. What if you got into like a fiery automobile accident on the way to work? It'd be a lot worse than, you're right though. That is the attitude. You want to be like, dude, but sometimes I feel like I'm jinxing myself if I say, this is the worst it's going to get today. It's the worst it's going to get today. I hope your phone doesn't ring. I hope your phone doesn't ring because there's a lot of stuff that could be on the other end of that line that's a lot worse than dropping your... I just got to make sure my hernia is tucked in. Tucked. And plucked. All right, got it. AI, guys. What is the future going to look like? Well, you're in luck because you're here with Steve Elgin. I've been paying attention to stuff. The new Gemini thing is out. I stay in bed for at least 1 hour after waking up, just becoming a human. Huh. Other than that, I'm a horrible essence that no one wants to be around. Instead of getting mad at myself, I laugh at myself. That definitely helps. If you can start looking at your life as some sort of like Meet the Fockers type movie where you're like, okay, if people in a movie theater were watching this, they'd be laughing. Like, it's not so sad. It's not like Schindler's List or The English Patient. Or I've never seen any one of those. I think they're sad. I think Schindler's is probably pretty sad, Steve. I bet it's pretty sad. Maybe not for my partner. A good old maniacal laugh. Belt one out like a true psycho. Make the day afraid of you. I love that. Good juju. Because I think I may have done that to my family as they were leaving today. I may have hit Jen and Oliver. I felt the tone. I felt we needed a tone shift. And I was like, hey, have a good day. Or something. I like to do that to my kids a lot. Okay, it's still on. Okay, I need a glass of water. Oh, never mind. Sometimes you gotta rehydrate, man. I had 2 Red Bulls yesterday. That should never happen. I didn't have 2. I had one of the little ones. I got 2 of the little ones, and then I started my second little one. Oh, suck it down. Suck it down. What is the world going to look like in a few years? I don't know. And what am I trying to tell my kids? My kid wants to go into the trades, which I feel like is a very good idea. But if you've been seeing some of the robots that are coming out, they're coming from a pocket door installation jobs too. They're not too far off from coming from my pocket door installs, which I'm all here for. Now, I don't know everything. I don't. Some people think I do. I don't. I don't know everything, but the way I'm trying to envision the world, because what was crazy about the Revolutionary War guys is that they were envisioning the world. They had a new thing that they were trying to figure out. Like, that's why a lot of it doesn't really make sense. Some of this stuff doesn't make sense. Because I do want the Revolutionary War to be something that, like, all Americans can rally behind. But there's too many goddamn loyalists around. And I feel like anybody who's not a white guy is like, what the fuck am I riled up about the American Revolution for? Even though there were some other dudes, there were some Native Americans and some... They actually said America was a pretty diverse place. Or there were some companies that were pretty diverse, like Facebook and stuff was pretty diverse back then. I'm sorry, the Metacorp. So yeah, what's it all going to look like and what do we do to prepare? I think the only problem is the billionaires and the huge tech companies. They're like going to consume so much money that it doesn't even make sense, and I don't even understand where the money is coming from. It's coming from all of us and then being siphoned to them because my idea with the class action lawsuit is you have companies like Alphabet, Meta, all these companies that are that have been collecting our data and making money off us through advertising. How about you come off it a little bit? How about you come off about $10K each? Now the numbers get really huge, and I'm not sure if it can even be done. But if you give like, say everyone, what did I say yesterday? 25 to 60, it does make sense. So everybody 25 to 60 could get 10K, bud. That'd be nice. And then that goes into the economy, but then we got to start spending it on smart stuff. We can't be like just giving it right back to Amazon. Don't work like that. Don't work like that. Microtransactions from everyone. Ooh, I like the sound of that. What do we mean by that? Because I'm used to microaggressions. Oh my God. My stomach's cramping up. For the record, my Twitch has been streaming perfectly since you haven't been on Facebook. Previously, it was super glitchy, but it's been great this week. Keep up the good work. Thank you so much. Round of applause for me and my partner, Craig. We're doing the work. Guys, I want to do this like, I don't want to say full time, but I would love the content creation end of this to be able to support all the fun stuff we want to do with people, because that's all we want to do. We just want to do fun stuff. I want to put good out there. I just want to put some freaking good out into the world. That's the whole thing. Mine too, strange, but also not strange. I'm so over Facebook. Thank you guys for following us over to Facebook. I mean, what the fudge, man? You guys you're loyal, but not loyalists. That's what's good. You're very loyal, but not loyalist, I'm standing. Craig always makes me stand. I don't have to stand today. He's not even here. He can't tell me what to do no more. But if you guys tell him what I did, I'll punch you to the floor. The billionaires are going to be a problem because Craig even sent me a video yesterday. I've been saying it on the show a few times that the billionaires' only problem here pretty soon is going to be us. We're the only problem for the billionaires because they're going to have robots and shit to do all the work for them if they can get to that point. So they don't need the labor to like take care of the crap while they're not there. They'll have robots there. Same, I assume, because I'm in Springfield. Yeah, that's what I assume too. I'm in the big city. So, oh my God, has anyone seen, speaking of this kind of weird stuff, has anyone seen the videos coming out about that guy who's living in 2027? I'm pretty sure it's AI just because I kind of get it. But he's uploading videos where there is nobody, but he's able to put his videos on TikTok. So people will say, hey, go to this restaurant or go to Times Square or meet here at this time. And he'll go there, show the time in 2027, I guess. And it's butt ass empty. It's like he's the only person on Earth. It's like he got taken to a parallel dimension, but he's still able to contact and talk to this one. The parallel dimension stuff, that's where I start getting, my brain stops working as good as it should. Because, okay, there's a video where it talks about light hitting, it's like basically photosynthesis, I know. But light takes like all the directions and then chooses the right one. It's like taking it's almost like quantum computing. It takes all of the light photons and gets them to the parts of the plant they need to go to, but there are like a million dead ends. In the video, they say it's like running through a forest blindfolded. Well, you send enough blindfolded people out into the forest, eventually one's going to make it, I guess. And that is what's happening in the quantum field. So to think about like parallel universes and parallel lives, and is there a Steve doing a show exactly like this, except saying one word different, except saying two words different? Are there Steves that have entirely different lives? Are there Steves that aren't even Steves? I'm Steve. I am Steve. So yeah, it's like, what? That kind of breaks my brain when we start thinking about, like, the deja vu. Could that be a parallel universe? What could that be? I think it's possible. Like, just the theory of it is possible. The quantum theory of it, where everything's happening all the time, all at once. And like, can you tap into them? Like, if you hate, I messed up so bad not singing the Steve song at karaoke. Oh, dude. I didn't even think of that, but yeah, what an idiot. Oh, geez, Rick, what timeline are we on? Yeah, I've never watched Rick and Morty. I tried to watch the first episode, but I think the guy was doing like a T. Does he do that the whole freaking thing? I couldn't deal with it. It was one of those things that got me. Jesus Christ. What do you do for like sharp stomach pains caused by Red Bull? Jesus Christ, what's going on? My insides are dying. I should probably knock this off. I probably don't need coffee this morning. Christ on a cracker. Feels like my hernia is out, but it's not out. Is that what a hernia feels like when it's freaking... I didn't lift anything heavy. I haven't lifted anything heavy this morning except my hog when I went pee-pee. That's what I'm thinking. Don't drink Red Bull. I know. I never drink Red Bull. Guys, I never drink Red Bull. Okay, I drink it every once in a while. But it's a last case scenario. I got it yesterday because I had to work from about 9 a.m. to about 11:30 p.m. And multiverse idea is gnar. I believe it. But if there are infinite options of path, there's one plane where the multiverse doesn't exist. Oh, man. That was good. That was actually pretty damn good. Okay, so if there's a place where the multiverse doesn't exist, then that means the multiverse doesn't exist. It has to exist in all realms. Otherwise, it ceases to exist in any realms. The realms thing's kind of got me. The realm thing, like, I just don't. I don't see how it's possible. I don't get that. I don't. I mean, I can. I don't know if I can see how it's possible. I can try to wrap my head around it, but does it make any sense or does it make any difference in my head? What exactly is going on to where I'm like, okay, I get it, but what does it mean? I think that the craziest shit is okay. They've done the spooky action at a distance, the quantum experiments where one photon, it's only things change when we're looking at them. If we're not looking at them, things act differently than when we're observing them. They also have done an experiment to where it's the delayed version of that experiment, which you can look at it after or before, and it almost either predicts the future or goes back in time a little bit to make this quantum entanglement. quantum entanglement might not only work in the present, it has the ability to work forward and backward. What is time? What even is time? Time is a weird deal. Okay, the time on the clock I get. What's like when we start getting into the interstellar stuff where the further you get away from things, the difference in time, in space-time, what does that even mean, Basil? Like, okay, we've created a clock, we've created a system to kind of dissect what we call time, but it is. It's the being. It's the infinite being. And we try to label the infinite being so we can make some sort of sense to the madness. Okay, I get that. That's what humans do. We're here to put order to chaos. But if there are multiverses beyond multiverses and we're here to put order to chaos, what the flip? That doesn't seem like a very good combination. Unless in each multiverse, if you were trying to learn everything you possibly can, and god dang if this isn't what AI systems are doing with their hallucinations, what you do is you put as many, you run as many experiments as you can. How do you do that? If you could run them quantumly, if you could run all the experiments at once and get all of the data, that's probably the most efficient way to collect every piece of data you can. But if you're collecting the data, what are you collecting it from? And are you ultimately the data you're collecting? Because the only thing we do is put order to chaos and figure things out. That's all we're here to do, is to kind of figure things out. What? It is 7:33. I don't think I can do this. I gotta call Craig. I'm scared. Shit is so nasty. I think she's talking about quantum entanglement. That shit is so nasty, boy. Let's see.
This is Craig. Leave me a message.
Oh. Hey, Craig, it's the morning show. It's Steve Elgin. We're the 10th caller. We're gonna give you REO Speedwagon tickets today. All right. We'll catch you on the flip-flop, on the slap side. Catch you on the slap side. He's dead. Anywho, yeah, I don't know about any of that. What does it mean, even if, okay, say someone came down and said, dude, yep, that's all. It's all right. That's all of that is right. All of the weird shit. I don't know what it means. I don't know if it changes anything. That's like, I would like to figure out more about the quantum, or not the quantum realm, the like hallucinations. AI is having hallucinations so that they can try to figure out new things. Because with these robots, what they'll do is they'll practice new things, or even the drone technology, some of the drone technology, what they do, and it's more so with the robots, like trying to learn how to walk and stuff. They'll try every single way to learn how to walk, and then they'll figure out, oh, this works, kind of like a baby's brain where it works like. And then the larger ones will have these hallucinations where it's trying to gather all the data it can from hallucinations. Humans, us hallucinating, us taking substances to hallucinate, us even breathing. Has anyone done holotropic breathing? Am I a little freaked out to do holotropic breathing? I think I'm a little freaked out to do holotropic breathing. I got real freaked out from meditating one time, and I swore to Krishna himself. I swore to Krishna Das that I was leaving my body, and I'm like, this is death. And my good Catholic Christian boy brain said, This is what happens when you die, silly. Get back in there. You got to crawl your ass back in there. And you're kind of like in the fart chamber, the bubble fart chamber of Willy Wonka. I don't know if I can get back down there. There's a lot of things adding up right now that probably tell me I'm not going to be able to get back in that body. So let me go ahead and get back into that body. So this is awesome. I love how I'm talking about hallucinations and Craig's on here. Okay, hold on. We got some poo-poo pee-pee talk in there. That's actually a person's name. It's not actually poo-poo pee-pee talk. The first rocket we sent to outer space, like in the 70s, just reached one light day away. Insane to consider how big the universe is. I can't even think about how big the frickin'... You start getting bigger than like a stadium size. So like once you're over 100,000 people, my brain can't even imagine it. Because I've seen like almost 100,000. I think what's KC? What's the KC stadium? 60 or 70? Arrowhead? They still calling it Arrowhead? I went to old Arrowhead. That was dope. Back when no one cared. Actually, I think you guys still did care a lot. What am I talking about? I have no fucking clue. But you can kind of picture 80 to 100 grand people. When I start thinking of the universe, what? Like, wait, I don't. It's like that's one of the things about the Revo doc. I wish they'd give me a little map guide, because when they show the armies lining up and how far they had to ride, that's why my mornings are. Been watching the Revo thing, and I get up in the morning and I'm like, these guys were lit. They had total bullshit to deal with every day. I think I can get up and talk to my computer for 45 minutes. Dude, Knox had to bring cannons through the snow, and he had to get 80 oxen, and then he had to pick up 80 more, and it was up and down and hills and trees and crazy. It sounds crazy. And he's bringing cannons. It's not like he's like carrying the mail. You know what I mean? I don't know. That seems hard. That seems very hard. And a couple times our soldiers, they're like, it was 30 below. So I wrapped my feet in just some rags, just some dirty old dish towel rags I had on site. It's like, dude, you can't wrap your feet in rags, dude. You need actually rags might've been better than the shoes back then. I don't know. All right, back into the hallucination thing. We always thought that we'd be able to hallucinate, and that might be the only thing that we can do differently than the machines and the AI when we were talking about this years and years ago. Now to figure out that like hallucinating is like what they do best is everyone, oh man, I haven't thought of these in a year, but remember when Google was first putting out those images of what its AI saw, and it was that of an intense trip. Now, for me, probably acid trip. I've never really had too crazy of visuals on psilocybin. But acid visuals, oh my goodness, where it's all kind of morphing out of it, and it's one thing, and your eye picks up on it, because our brains are just decoding. That's one thing I've been trying to. Our brains and guts are just decoding the world. We're all these just simple antennas. That's why the hallucination thing is fascinating, because where do we go when we hallucinate? We're here, but are we dipping a toe in the parallel dimension? What is the space? Because I tell you what, on DMT, when I close my eyes, I'm in a different place. But also, I haven't really tried that not on psychedelics. I should try the holotropic breathing. I should try. Maybe I'll do that. I'll try that on the Patreon. If you want to join our Patreon, it's $1.99. I'd like to do this good stuff. We want 10,000 people. It's St. Louis, it's Missouri, 10,000 people. So I was like, oh my God, you'll never get 10,000 people. Well, guess what? I love when people tell me you ain't never going to do it, because I'll try. I might not, but I'll be damned if I don't freaking try my little buns off. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try my little buns off. So yeah, join the Patreon, because maybe I'll put some holotropic breathing on the Patreon. Because if you can hit advanced states, God, what? Every time I talk about breathing and meditation, I'm like, are you dumb? Are you dumb, Steve? Hey, Steve, are you dumb? Because it's like, do these things. Do these things that are good for you, and you have to breathe. I swear to God, I was getting up early every morning and drinking a glass of water with a little bit of pink Himalayan salt in it, and I was standing in front of my door, getting some sun, and doing Wim Hof breathing. And I swear to God, I felt like a Superman, okay? I was feeling as good as I've ever felt. What did I do? Immediately stopped doing it. Why? What in what universe does that make sense? What Steve along the universes is like, hey, that thing you've been doing? It's like really making you feel good. You're getting air into your lungs. You're getting some vitamin D, and you're replenishing the glorious H2O that your body so desperately needs. Nah, I ain't doing that. Dude, that's dumb, dude. Why would I do that? I felt so good from it every day, and it was simple. Sometimes when things are too simple, I don't want to do them because I won't give myself the same accolades and people won't give me the same accolades as if you ride your fucking bike from St. Louis to Kansas City, which if you're going to do that, go KC to STL. It's slightly downhill. I didn't know that till we fucking did it. Dumb. But I gotta completely crush the ego. I think you need a little bit of ego. I really want to hit my wife loves Michael Cera. I want to hit my Michael Cera phase where I'm just kind of like a little quiet, awkward guy. Maybe my Michael Cera phase from This Is the End. Slapping Rihanna's ass. Because look, there's a squirrel. Where? Oh man, I did see something interesting too, and this will tie in. ADHD and autism. Some people have talked about it, how it's the next evolution of humanity, which I think the whole ADHD autism thing, especially with watching the telepathy tapes, autism was weird because when I was growing up, it was like autism was bad. Like people who had autism it was not good for them. I mean, it was like obviously you make things good. Like I love different people. I love when people give you a little bit of different sauce. I love it every time, all the time. I love people from different places. I love people with different ailments. I love people who have been through different things. Like I am a big fan of finding out what the hell is going on in your life. What's it like? Because if I can hear something from you that I've never thought of, that I can't possibly even begin to think of because I've never been through those experiences, I need that. I need it because then I need to run my own experiments and see what's going on with it. This guy has a book, and I saved it. I'll look it up right now, and I'll talk while I'm doing it, so it seems like I am filling the airwaves. And I'll go to my profile here on TikTok and see if I saved what this guy was saying here, which my son has started editing videos. Oh, man, it's so awesome. It's so awesome. There is a new series on Epstein and Bitcoin, which that should be interesting. Or listen to this.
Next stage of human evolution. I'm Steve Gunson, the author of Dragonborn, The Mythology of ADHD.
Dragonborn.
In my last couple of videos, I've taken a detour to talk about autism. And I've suggested that autism is the other side of the coin of ADHD. Whereas ADHD is an orientation towards chaos, what is unknown, unexplored, novel. Autism is an orientation towards order and systems, what is known, What is ritual? What is habitual? What is explored? In my earlier videos about ADHD, I highlighted the book by Tom Hartman, ADHD, A Hunter in a Farmer's World. In that book, Tom Hartman asserts that ADHDers are the neurological descendants of old world hunters. Our traits as ADHDers are adapted to that world of chaos. And as our society has turned from the hunter...
Okay. I didn't notice this yesterday, but I want everyone to hear this and hear me now and hear me loud and proud. This guy's name is Dragonborn Steve. Fuck yeah, buddy. Giving the Steves a quality name in there. Dragonborn Steve? Okay, now I got to come up with something. Revo Steve? Revolutionary? No. Ooh, in case you haven't figured it out, I'm Julina. God, I fucking love Julina so much. Please, I will. I'll put this link up on the page, and Julina, I'm going to send it to you personally. How does that sound, Julina? So that was a very interesting thing, because I feel like we live in a portion of society. We've hit a path of an idea, a concept of if it makes money, it's good. If it makes money, it's good. If it makes money, good. It makes money, okay, it's good. Oh, you killed a bunch of people, well, did it make money? Okay, good. Okay, you poisoned a bunch of people, well, did it make money? Good. Okay, that's good. That is our pillar. That is what we look towards. That is our spotlight. There's a different word for it that's even better than any of the words I'm saying. That's our guidepost. That's what we're looking at. And it's like, we don't need to look at that field goal, the upright, okay? If it makes money, it's good. It makes money. No. Not everything that makes money is good. Probably a majority of things, it ain't that good. A beacon. A fucking beacon. Yes. God, that's a word that don't get used enough. A goddamn beacon of hope out there. Okay? Now, what the hell was I talking about? Yeah, okay, so a beacon. I'm so glad that would have eaten me up for so long. A beacon of hope. Now pee-pee poop, get me back on. Pee-pee poo-poo 6767. That's someone's chat name, okay? But when we do the money yes. The money makes people feel better about the atrocities performed on power. Thank you, good Juju. We need to stop looking at it like money is good, okay? Because there's a lot of good things we can be doing that aren't attached to money. Thank you, Poo Poo Pee Pee. I already got it. Jesus Christ, you're late on the thing. What the hell? I don't know. It's going to have something so freaking profound. It was going to blow your guys' buttholes away. Should we call Craig again? Okay, but I would love to research more about the ADHD thing. And the money ties into pharmaceutical companies. The pharmaceutical companies have said, hey, this is all bad. ADHD bad. Autism bad. They go, it's bad. We don't know what it causes, but God, here's all these things to help support you. It's kind of like the cancer industry is a little gross too. Like, I forget how much merch is sold off of cancer, like runs, and there's a whole industry based around cancer, and our fucking government warp speeded a vaccine, but we can't warp speed different types of cancer. You're telling me these researchers with AI right now aren't figuring out a multitude of ways to defeat cancer? Cancer is probably something we're fucking eating ourselves, and we're not. Well, it's not going to make money. You have to think of that. We could save all these people. We could create a product that saves these people, but that product will stop making money after a certain amount of time because it's only, once you cure people, we can't do that. Look at this whole $1 trillion system, billions and billions and billions of dollars on cancer, on watching our fucking loved ones waste the fuck away. I can't fucking do it anymore. And I'm always like, well, there's no way they could fucking get the nurses and the doctors and all that shit. My buddy went to med school, and the shit that it's compartmentalized. It's all fucking compartmentalized, so they don't even need to really, like, they're not going, oh, well, let me think of this. And I don't know. I don't know any of this. I'm just putting some of this together in my head, but it feels like it's the only goddamn thing that makes sense. Because I feel like we should be curing and healing people way better than we are now. And with the ADHD and autism, it's become like a fucking buzzword for people who are like, oh, I did something dumb. Well, I'm autistic. I did something crazy. I'm ADHD. I can't focus on the most dumb shit at work for 8 hours a day when I'm a human, a free fucking human who should be allowed to pick whatever I want to do for the day. Because when I start saying crap like that, people are like, oh, God, then no one would do anything. Everyone would just be running around, rainbows and sunshine. No! 99% of us know shit has to get done. If no one told me shit needed to get done, does anyone tell us at Cotillion what the fuck to do, or do we just all seem to figure it out as humans? Are you going to have a few people who are just not going to pick up glow sticks the first year and never hear the end of it? Yes. But are you going to pick up 40,000 of them the next year so you never have to hear that bullshit from Craig again? Yes. That's how it goes. I hate this idea of like, well, if people had a universal basic income and these robots and these machines start making us money without us having to work, we won't do anything and we'll just waste away. Okay, if that's the theory, then every rich person just shuts it down right when they get rich. They're like, well, shut it down. I don't feel like doing shit anymore. I have all my needs met. Why would I do anything? That's not how fucking humans are wired. Are you simple? Adderall is practically meth. Oh, he said, dude, I am so sorry. My shit did go off. Craig has a visitor in town. God love him. Shut him up. We have a lot invested in this ride. You can choose fear or love. Fear or love. We are a Ritalin generation. It's a fucking psyop. Pervitan. Oh, that's what the Nazi soldiers are doing, a little Pervitan. Which, hey, back then, if you're trying to make super soldiers, I get it. Because you're like, I don't know what any of this shit does. Feed it to the fucking infantry. Whatever. We'll see what happens. When Vikings were feeding their fucking guys mushrooms or... So yeah, we're gonna have to shut this down. Should we try to get Craig on for a minute? Oh, you know what? That's the dumbest thing I could say. Is Craig coming in for a minute? If I get him in here for a minute, I'll miss my son's bus. Cause he gonna have to get it in. All right, guys, I'm gonna post some stuff on the page today about what we talked about today. I loved having this conversation with you guys. We were up to 20 viewers today on just Twitch and YouTube. Might be on Twitter too. That's why they lost the war. They stormed Russia in the winter and forgot their codes. Legit. Yeah, and Russia and Stalingrad just kept sending people out. Like they lost millions in Stalingrad. Stalingrad, I think, is maybe the bloodiest battle in the history of mankind. I mean, it is something. And the Russians would just send dudes out without guns and be like, hey, follow that guy with a gun. And when he gets his dome peeled back, that's so cool. When he gets his cap peeled back, then you pick up his gun and start shooting and be like, okay, fucking I guess. Like, that shit is wild. Like, now, when I was growing up, I thought America came in and we said everyone was just being idiots over there. Everyone's like, oh, I'll shoot you. I'll dig some over here. Oh, bear, red, I got an airplane. Then Americans came in and we're like, let's go. But really, the Russians did some work now. You start getting into the deep conspiracies. You should start looking up what old boy General Patton was saying after that. Oh, dude, ADHDers, we see the shit they are trying to hide. They give us meds, make us crazy, shut us up. Oh my God, I fucking love that, Juju. Yeah, because are we saying they wouldn't do that? Are we saying if there's too many people paying attention that they're like, oh, you know what? It's good people are paying attention to what I'm doing just out of massive amounts of greed and hate. Yeah, I should give them more information. No, man. It's also like, I think it's a psyop on our parents, this whole fucking dementia and Alzheimer's. Dementia. What better way to keep knowledge from the youth than erasing the brains of the elders? Imagine if that happened in tribal time. We wouldn't be here. If tribes were like, what do the elders have to say? And they're like, oh, he forgot everything. He turned 35 and forgot everything. Doesn't know anything. It's like, what? Turn off chat filter. Why is my Twitch censoring the potty language? I got to figure that. Yeah, turn off chat filter. Fault Line Music. Thank you, Fault Line Music. That's a new name in here. Cheer 500. Thank you, Fault Time Music. Thank you, Good Juju 1857. Thank you, Poo Poo Pee Pee 6762. Thank you, 6767. Thank you, Gemini Gen 74. Thank you, Level Up AV. Thank you, everyone. Jen Elgin. Thank you, Hippie Don. Thank you to everyone. We got 20 viewers in here. That's freaking awesome. So I'll post some of this stuff. I do probably want to start doing, I want to do some sort of challenge to keep people up to date on the Patreon. Just let me do the experiments that you guys have been wanting to do. Maybe we'll start with this holotropic breathing. I can recommend the Wim Hof breathing. That is fantastic. Just getting air into your body. I realize I probably sleep like this. I probably sleep like that. So get up in the morning and go 30 times. I do that 30 times, and then I hold in as long as I can. And then as soon as I can't do it anymore, all the way out, hold out as long as you can. And then do that 3 times, and then 33, 33, 30, 33. Not 33, Freemason shit. Guys, thank you so much. Love you guys. Have a great day. Go out there. Listen, man, you can do hard things. You can do easy things. You're a free human. Okay, we've forgotten that. The amount of quotes coming out about people being free while owning slaves, mind you, is fucking wild. That part's fucking wild. But the amount of the way we fought to be the freest, just to have the thumb of the king get off of us, King George. You can go out and fucking do anything. And even if it's a big thing, start that shit today. One little choice, one little decision, tie them all together, and let's fucking go. I love you guys. Have a great day. Remember to, Craig is alive, so that's good. Remember to call him and say, ooh, you really abandoned your boy. Who are you, Benedict Arnold? I thought he was Thomas Paine.